Hi everyone, my name's Nathan Bryon and I am the author of Look Up and soon to be Clean Up, which comes out on the 23rd of July. Now you'll hear more about this book later.
And hi, I'm Dapo Adeola and I'm the illustrator of Look Up and the brand new book that's coming out this July, Clean Up, which is the follow-up to Look Up.
I am so glad to be joining you for World Ocean Schools Day. And if you're like me, I absolutely love the ocean. As you can see, it looks like I should be on holiday now. My favorite three things about the ocean are swimming in the sea and feeling seaweed on your toes, seeing all the boats out at sea, just as far as you can see, and swimming as much as I can and getting my hair wet and having an amazing time.
Someone else who loves the ocean is the character of our book, Clean Up. Her name is Rocket, and Rocket can't wait to visit her grandparents, there we are, on their island, right? But she soon sees how plastic pollution is spoiling the beaches and endangering the sea creatures.
In our new book, Rocket, our lead character, goes on holiday to see her grandma and granddad, her grampy and grammy. And when she gets there, she sees that she has to help clean up the island to save some of the sea life. And she realizes lots of small things that she can do can make a big difference.
So we thought that we could share some of our tips inspired by Rocket and our book of small changes that you can make at home that can reduce the amount of plastic that you use, help clean up the oceans, and make a big difference.
So tip number one, if you are carrying lots of plastic bottles with you everywhere, you can make a really nice, easy switch by getting a reusable water bottle. They are super good for the environment, you can wash them out and they're good as new, and you can use them for as long as they last. And that saves from just throwing plastic in the bin left, right and centre, because that plastic, sadly, a lot of the times ends up in our beautiful ocean.
Tip number two, say no to plastic straws, right? Either at home or when you're out and about at restaurants, always say no to having a plastic straw in your drink, right? Straws can find their way into the oceans and sea life can accidentally eat them, mistaking them for food, which then makes them very sick. If you don't want to use a straw, you can find alternatives that are reusable alternatives that are made from bamboo, metal or paper, which are all easier to recycle and dispose of than plastic. Okay, so please say no to plastic straws. Okay,
everybody loves glitter, right? Yep, it's amazing, but I don't know if you knew, glitter is made out of tiny bits of plastic called microplastic. And that sadly again ends up in the ocean, which is super sad, and sea life end up eating it. So if you really want to use all the glitter you can dream of, ask your parent or guardian or teacher to buy eco glitter, which is good for everyone.
Tip number four is by far my favorite of all the tips that we're going to give you today. Eat ice cream, right? I bet you're thinking, did I hear right? Was I just told that eating ice cream can help save the oceans? Yes, it can, but only if you have your ice cream in a cone. Next time you buy an ice cream, make sure you have it in a cone and say no to plastic cups and spoons, okay? Encourage your friends and family to do the same. You could have an eco-friendly ice cream party if you wanted, you know, it's all good. Don't like the cone? That's okay. It's biodegradable. Make sure that you ask an adult to help you dispose of it with your food waste in a very safe fashion, okay?
Tip number 5. Now this is a super important tip. So, sometimes we have to carry plastic and sometimes we're finished with it. But what we must never ever do is just throw that plastic on the floor. It's super important that if there's a recycling bin near you, you put that plastic or rubbish straight in the bin, because otherwise that rubbish can blow into the sea or near any wildlife, and that's really bad. So always put your rubbish in a bin, and if better, put your rubbish in a recycling bin.
Tip number 6, our final top tip for you, is to go litter picking. There are some naughty people that haven't heard that last top tip and still leave rubbish outdoors. In our book Clean Up, Rocket recruits her very own cleanup crew to help clean the beaches. You can do the same too with some of your friends, okay? All you'd need to do is to make sure that when you head outside to clean up, be sure to go with an adult. Always wear protective gloves and never grab anything that looks sharp or dangerous, okay? Be very, very careful with that. If you do find something that you're unsure if you should pick or not, find and tell an adult to help, okay?
Thanks so much for listening to all of our top tips of keeping plastic away from the ocean.
You can read all about Rocket's adventures and how she cleans up the beach in our book Clean Up, which is available from the 23rd of July.
Now, if you want to hear a little sneak peek of our new book Clean Up, which comes out on the 23rd, head over to the Puffin Facebook page and join the Puffin Big Festival of Dreams. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye, everyone.